Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. This is Kara and here we talk sports. Let's get going. So as the title and the thumbnail rightfully suggest, today we'll be talking about yes, that's right, our very own sport, Kabaddi. Its past glory, its present situation, and its future avenues. Well, I'll not be giving an extensively basic introduction about the game, but if you do not know anything about the game, then I'll be putting a link in the description which will lead you to the basic rules of Kabaddi. But if you do not know anything about the game, कहाँ से हिंदुस्तानी हो भाई तुम? मतलब तुम्हें कबड्डी के रूल्स नहीं पता? Seriously? यार ये पश्चिमी संगत. Well, just to tell you about the game in a nutshell, Kabaddi is a team game where a first team has 7 players and 5 substitutes. Players can be classified as raiders, defenders, and all-rounders. A raider has to raid the opposition half to get as many touch and bonus points if the situation permits in an allotted raid time of 30 seconds, in which he has to return back to his half. The goal of the defenders is to prevent the raider from getting points as well as tackle him whenever required. The tackling may involve dashing him out of the court or to prevent him to reach the midline. An all-rounder basically serves the work of both a raider as well as a defender whenever required. The game goes on for 40 minutes, divided into 2 halves of 20 minutes each. The team that manages to score more points at the end of the 40 minutes wins. But please make sure that while you are playing, yeah, that's very important. Since I hope you've understood all the basics, let's head to the main topic of the video. Kabaddi is a game derived by our very own ancestors way back in time. Earlier this was played in akhadas or places where the wrestlers practice, even in present day. People may be confused with Kabaddi being a game of the muscular and the bulky, and though Kabaddi does have its physical aspect, but along with it, you need speed, agility, and technical ability to be good at this. Even now Kabaddi is played in sand courts on the junior level in India, but on the highest level, it is now played on a synthetic court indoors. Kabaddi gained international recognition in the year 1990, where Asian Games introduced it as a sport to be competed in. Since then, India had dominated by winning every single gold medal in both the men's as well as women's team categories, but only till 2018. In 2018, the Iranian team won both the gold medals, and a shocker was that the Indian men's team didn't even win the silver. The Korean men's team trashed them out of the race, and they had to settle for a bronze. This proves that international Kabaddi no longer is a one-horse race. Countries like Iran, Japan, Korea, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and even Bangladesh are turning out to be solid competitive teams in the world of Kabaddi. The strength of the Iranian talent in their Kabaddi team can be seen by the fact that Iran has more than 40 teams in their domestic Kabaddi league. Also, we can see the significant Iranian and Korean presence in the Pro Kabaddi League teams. Seeing this trend of Kabaddi going global, Star Sports was very kind to start the Pro Kabaddi League in 2014 alongside one of its another beautiful initiatives, the Indian Super League. The Pro Kabaddi League brings exciting and enthralling action every year, well, even 2 times a year if required, only before this goddamn coronavirus stepped in. Since the pandemic has been upon us, Kabaddi had almost come to a halt. The 2020 season of the Pro Kabaddi League had to be cancelled due to the adversities that people were dealing with because of the coronavirus. But now, as slowly things are beginning to unlock, Kabaddi has taken its stride back into the world of sports. Recently we saw the 47th Junior Boys National Kabaddi Championships in Telangana in March 2021, where the team from Sports Authority of India emerged victorious. With this, the return of the Pro Kabaddi League is on the cards, where 12 teams will battle it out for the coveted crown of being PKL champions. For now, we do know that the auctions for the Pro Kabaddi League Season 8 are scheduled at the end of this month. Any further updates to that will also be covered by yours truly. Thus, we can see what potential Kabaddi possesses as a game that can have a viewership of millions of fans worldwide. In the 2016 Kabaddi World Cup, we saw participation from the likes of Thailand, Kenya, Poland, Australia, England, United States, and even Argentina, who also featured in the Kabaddi Masters in Dubai 2018. We've been putting our efforts in globalizing the game. We've seen former India defender Navneet Gautam coaching the Australian Kabaddi team in the 2016 World Cup. Also, we saw Shailja Jain coach the Iranian women's team to victory in the 2018 Asian Games in Jakarta. With many international teams taking interest in the sport, for us, sky is the limit. But without any exaggerations, I believe this will require more time and more support from us, the audiences. I assure you, and while I say it, mark my words, that Kabaddi can be as exciting, nail-biting, competitive and exhilarating as any other sport in the world. It's us who make the sport, and it's us who drive the sport forward. Well, for now, we are approaching the end of this video, but I want to leave you all with my most favorite PKL moments. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we reach the end of this video. I hope this was interesting as well as informative in some cases. If that is the case, then please make sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on. Also, comment down below all your reactions, suggestions and ideas that you want me to further feature on this channel. On that note, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Kara signing off. Thanks for watching.